liking music? Oh, you can't on YouTube. Everything's copyrighted, of course. How stupid. Um, Bit of sunburn. Been out all day. Lovely. So I wanted to go through, as it's New Year's Eve, and normally on New Year's Eve, probably the last 3-4 years, I did a bit of a compilation of stuff I got undone. To be honest, I can't be asked. But I do want to talk about what the year's been like and what I hope for 2026. So, 2025, again, mainly in See and Reap. And in fact, what I'm going to do, just to show the timeline, is GoPro Cloud. GoPro Cloud is absolutely amazing. 1 second, let's change this setting. There we go. Nice. So, sort by oldest first. Here we go. God damn. 2016, 2022. This is how much footage I've got of life. Not gonna lie, everyone seems to be using DJI, and DJI seems to be overpassing GoPro by quite a bit. So I think DJI is gonna have to be the update, the newest version. Let's do from 2025 January to December, starting in January. Okay, I can literally show you what this year has been just from playing around with a GoPro. This year compared to the last 2 years, not focusing on making videos. The ones I did made on YouTube, some of them are just pointless walk and talk. Others had more of a real impact. Some is where community came together and helped out. So let's quickly go through this here. So as of January 2nd, first time in Baden. Look at that, beautiful. Let's clean your camera, 1 second. So Baden, absolutely beautiful place, gorgeous. I'd love to do something there one day. 2-ton of murals, coming on to Friday. Again, just driving around, enjoying Baden. We're gonna have to do that every time it comes in. So, as the review of 2026, Baden, beautiful caves. This here is actually probably one of my most favorite locations in Cambodia that I've seen. This is up one of the beautiful mountains of Battambang. Let's turn this, can we turn that down a bit? So in Battambang, which is a very quiet, sleepy city, but it does have, oh, look at that old man walking. And again, last year after the Christmas tuk-tuk parade, I shaved my head, debate in Khmer. And then one of the first things I did was get out to Battambang. Okay, moving on from January, everything from monkeys, swa, tom swa, some bats, absolutely beautiful. So that was January, and if you know Battambang, you know it's somewhere I might actually try and go to again for 2026. Look at him, he stole my $3 coffee, $3 cafe, swa trolen, choroi, swa choroi tom tom. Yeah, so this was it, Battambang. It was going up, it was enjoying the time. Then I wanted to start getting creative. And when I thought about how do I get creative and do something a little different in Siem Reap, I decided to make a monkey mask. And with that monkey mask, this is the beautiful Bayon Temple. If you don't know Bayon, it is an iconic place in Cambodia. It's my third favorite temple. Absolutely beautiful. So sitting down with swa, tom swa, swa loklu, tom swa, sa'at. It was good. It was good. So making stuff. And I actually ended up making this monkey swa mask to start the fuck about. You can see I'm not a full-grown adult yet. So there's a lot of creativity, a lot of making different things, getting into that creative groove. And to be brutally honest, is I've made stuff and I haven't put it anywhere. So when things end up staying home, they end up just piling up and being useless or pointless. So one of the biggest goals I want to do for next year is to put my artwork somewhere. And to build on that is to try and make a place of neutral community, cultural education, do cultural activities, and have information. Information's very scatty here in Cambodia. There was a harmony festival here in Siem Reap, and my friend didn't know until the day after. So if people knew there was a spot that was neutral, that has a lot of creativity and workshops, Khmer lessons, Khmer music lessons, and a way to give back to local people, and I can put my artwork so it's not just in the bedroom. You can't see any here except this. So I need to get and put the artwork somewhere. Then we went to Koke. Now at this time on January, Koke, all the temples there were, a tourist attraction. It was all beautiful. Making some stuff for the projects, blah de blah de blah. I need to find it again, a lack of information and knowing where. I do need to ask my friends to give me an update. There was some fishing event, so we went along and we did some fishing in the area. It was amazing. Let's make sure my my GoPro didn't film anything inappropriate. So anyway, Jeep Sylvan, who is an amazing friend, he has one of these vintage Jeeps, so we did some advertising for him. Another thing I do want to highlight, and some foreigners won't like this, is there are like these overwhelmingly popular foreign-owned companies, and these companies end up eclipsing other smaller businesses in Khmer business, and we know it, and anyone that denies it is talking crap. So like Savan, who had an amazing old Vietnamese Jeep from the wars, so trying to promote him getting some work. Yeah, so we did this Jeep tour, good fun stuff. Then I was making stuff, so recycled material, artwork, big banana for the monkey, this kind of stuff, and just painting. So I absolutely loved, as an example up here, I absolutely loved being creative this year. And what I did make, I really am happy with what was made this year. Let's move it along a bit. So again, taking one of these recycled rattan baskets, doing a design on it and just painting it like a temple. There was moments of pure simplistic happiness right there. It was good. And this all changed quite a bit after a bit of time. So yeah, a lot of creativity, trying to get some of the local kids involved. This was making Tom Con Cape. Very, very fun little project. He still exists, but look at that. Oh, God. Let's get away from that. So Tom Con Cape, which is a puppet that still exists. I need to fix him up a little bit. Then we had some performances. I was invited to be a VIP at a Ministry of Culture and Fine Arts event. It was very, very nice of them to do that. Again, Barang. So again, very fun project for me. I've realized a lot of people don't know that I did this mural. This is my painting. It took me 6 quick days. I'm quite happy how it came out. So yeah, anyway, we go on. This is a good friend, Sen Hang, who is now becoming more and more popular with his music. Amazing. So yeah, I mean, the year was active, obviously. The year was... This is... So yeah, it was an interesting year. Yeah, no maturity, absolutely no maturity. So the year up until what? June, July? I'm even looking at it now. So we got June. I went to Soccer Hotel. Oh, let's quickly. Good. Good. There we go. So went to Soccer Hotel. Was able to link up with some government officials. It was very nice that they welcomed me into certain things. Dress smart, blah blah blah. Then took Sai, my guy. Was that this year or next year? Oh no, that was last year. Then went to Korong for the first time to do an assessment of the waste and to do a waste management and art project next year. I really hope that pulls through after the conflict. Beautiful island, maybe too relaxed for me. I need things to do. But yeah, so that was good. So hopefully next year, one of the big things that'll be happening is on Korong, I'll be doing recycled artwork, teaching some of the locals to make things that we can put into businesses and tourist areas, and one giant sculpture on the beach. I'm really excited for that. So that's a big thing for me to get and do. Hi there, Alyssa. How are you? How are you, Alyssa? Hey guys, I've got to get going. My God. Okay, apologies. So, next year doing Korong, doing some massive artwork on the island, stuff that's good pay for me, and it allows me to be creative and show the concept, so that's amazing. I still have artwork I'm trying to sell, but I kind of feel like, I don't know, I'm not a salesman, I've learned this. And I'm not going to be going to a nice place to drink champagne to talk to you with the intention of selling my art. So I need to find another way of getting it out there. It's okay. I don't do this often. I don't do it a lot. Don't worry. It doesn't affect me. I'll be looking back at this in about 4 or 5 years. Yeah, it's fine. Of course it's fine. So the other thing that I'll be trying to do next year is cardboard artwork. So recycled art. That's a big thing I want to be pushing, because we can get the families that pick up the trash, the cardboard and the plastic, and we can pay them amazing money to come and bring to the centre and make recycled art. The idea that there are children in the back of trailers whilst mum or dad picks up trash, you would never allow in the Western world. We all know that. And then this is when this happened. And then the conflict started, the border conflict. Cambodia and Thailand became like children, and now they're fighting again. 1 second. Good. So we did some artwork with them, some printouts that I did. Did a lot of camp drops. This is in July. So July this year, conflict started. Good friend of mine, heavy support, one of the government officials, and we just did a lot of drops really to the camps. It was a kind of a crazy time. After coming back from that, I felt a real need to do something more. So I was very, very lucky to close off the streets in Siem Reap, and then I got to show my artwork. So I did a fundraising event for the displaced people, brought some of my art, got some community art going, and it worked amazingly well. We had school kids come out, which was very, very sweet. So yeah, we did a lot. It was a very active, emotional time. Yeah. Aaron, yeah, be more creative. I need to this year. I need to make more money through creativity. That's the thing. Or start like a cafe that I can put my stuff up. I think that's probably going to be the go-to route. And then after the street fundraising event, went back out into the camps. It was the next day we ended up going back out, giving donations, saw the family of a military lad who died. Again, new friends, made some amazing friends, got some handsome, very gorgeous, sexy shots of myself. There you go. Look at that hairy man. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Mm. Would you have anyone work? I would, yeah. I would love, well, a big thing, Alicia, is I've got one American who's going to help me financially with it. It's a Siem Reap Creative Community Center. So it's, if you come here, you want to watch animations, learn about the temples, even QR code scanners to learn about the temples, do cardboard artwork that we can put across the city. You can imagine a giant Hanuman and you can give him a high five or something. So I am more than welcoming anyone who wants to get involved. I really am. Whether it's digital artwork, whether it's storytelling, making life-size puppets with me to tell the old Khmer children's stories again. I welcome everyone. And then getting back onto it. So yeah, more displacement camps. Some shots that were caught by one of the team members really shows the moment. I was being very silly, trying to be... Where's the location? It's in Siem Reap, Cambodia. It's where I've been living for 3 years, and there is a heavy need for assistance on community work and I think creativity. I really do, yeah. And then back to the event, some amazing singers came out, some of my artwork. This is all community painted, just all from the community putting in their stuff, doing their thing. And then some of the children who ran away from their homes on the border that had been disrupted, I got permission to do an event with them. So we ended up doing one big board with only the kids who had run away from the border. So this, again, a very big moment for me this year. Very big moment. Again, there's the stuff. I'm a very important person. Again, the ceasefire has been lasting for 3 days. People are not going home because they're still in fear. And we don't know if it's going to be triggered again. So we'll see. And then again, another donation drop. So every day for a while I was out doing stuff, you know, always having one person who's capturing the moments, very cute moments. I was doing some interviews, some fundraising pieces. Yeah, so gave a lot, did a lot, guys. Some of the local businesses, Sound School, donated some stuff, which was very sweet. I did another community activity where everyone came and paint a shoebox, and inside the shoebox we put the supplies. We sold some t-shirts, which was actually, this is 30 cents for the shirt, and then the branding was for free. So that's how cheap it was, selling them at $10. Maybe I can fly over or something. Sure, Alicia. If you're not on, go to my Facebook. The best way of chatting will be through Facebook. Here's my beautiful mug. There you go, Ginger Novell. So yeah, here's some stuff. More fundraising, doing more artwork where you're refurbishing old stuff that isn't being used anymore. So I did some clay work, getting this sword redesigned. This will be on for sale soon. Good videos, monkeying up, being silly. Again, went to Kampong Tom, met the indigenous people. Yeah. Beautiful temples. Some more artwork that I did for a solar punk event, which was fun in Phnom Penh. And then also dressing like... Yeah, I just need to find a way of making it sustainable. It's great that I can do it. It's making it sustainable. This is my monkey character. Look at that. Look at that monkey. Look at that monkey. Oh yeah. So he's going to be coming out a lot more next year. Had a couple of jobs from him, some paid work from him, which was very nice. Gave away some iPads, some tablets. Come on, come on, come on. So gave away an iPad in a football match. Got wet. Look at that wet monkey. But he's happy. Great. um, so yeah, it was a very good time going to Kampong, Kokong, recycling artwork, recycling art, all of this. Yeah. Alicia, what do you do? Where are you from? Again, moving around. And this is when the conflict got slowed down. It was quiet for a little while. And when it was quiet, I was really trying to do stuff that was like nice and new. A good example, perfect little photo of the monkey doing stuff. Caribbean, cool, very nice. I've never been. Halloween. Then I started my own painting, study art. Did another piece, cut out of an Absalom dancer. And then another recycle project that's for next year at Tongley Sap Lake. Finished this artwork, which I absolutely loved doing. Absolutely loved doing this piece. Again, when it's paid art, it makes life so much easier. And then the conflict started again, and I was asked to go into hospitals, go into camps. This was one of the families that we helped out. So yeah, even now there's over 600,000 people that are displaced, which is very sad. One of the schools that was bombed, I got to go into there. Beautiful mural art that I was lucky to be a part of, and so on. And then as of a few days ago, I was very lucky to meet the Minister of Tourism for Cambodia. So I was very lucky for that. I don't look very happy. Serious face is on right there. But looking healthy, looking young, like that. Yeah, so that has been my 2025. And it's very weird to go through it so quickly because it was a lot of energy, a lot of keeping on the right track, my intentions on the right path, on the same path. And I hope the next year, I hope that Siem Reap, the community, the businesses, can understand what I want to make. This community centre that can advertise NGOs. It can advertise when bars are doing stuff, and businesses are doing promotions, but also teach about Khmer culture, which is a very important part. I believe that there needs to be a retelling of cultural stories. And if I could be a little part of that, that'd be amazing. And having space that I can create, having space that I can make a giant cardboard naga snake on the roof, and when I'm done and I want to do something else, I can give that to another business. So I've got high hopes, and I hope you guys join me on here. Next year I'll fly over in July. Hey, awesome! Yeah, please add me on Facebook and we can talk through stuff. That'd be amazing. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. 23 minutes of me talking through 2025, and next year I hope that I have a bit more stability in life. Because I've given a lot this last few years, and I need to start growing in a financial and a business way, and hopefully in turn supporting Siem Reap a little better. Just the people, just the average people that need it. So, thank you. Arkoun Jalan, Jim Liblia. Take care, guys, and yeah, cheers. Thank you.